Left side. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, Smith. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. We're back now in KC. These two teams all tied up 16 apiece as we start the fourth quarter. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Smith throwing again. And this one's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He's got time. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Davis. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go again with Davis. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Niall Davis, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Manning now to throw. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Cruz has it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They go play action here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll be 1st down Giants.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Manning now on 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Here's Vereen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now Manning.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now Manning. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Manning to throw on second down. That's caught at the 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Big play here. 3rd down. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Will Johnson taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he puts it through. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Just keeping the play alive. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Smith on 1st down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
And he'll find a man. That's Macklin. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there. It'll lead to a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open,
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First and goal from the 8. Here's Davis now. And he'll be stopped. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second and goal to go now. They pitch it to Charles. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defender's there, receiver's there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He's back to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And, Charles, when you pull out a close game, the good thing about that is maybe next time you're in a nail-biter in the 4th quarter, you have a little more confidence.
Yeah, you're talking about your memory muscles, right? When you win those close ones, you have that confident feeling that you can continue to do so every time you're in that position.
Now, that said, you would rather win by 60 points, or do you like the close ones, too?
Well, I think everyone would rather win by 60. It's comfortable. Everyone gets to play. But when you win those nail-biters, dinner tastes just a little bit better that night.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
Put away your inhibitions. Let the beast in you just get loose. We all young, wild, and different. We can all get lit from a little. I know you're terrified by what the future lies, but there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just slave the lust, heart building, breaking trust. Don't get wild when we come out, like don't get loud when the come out. That's